Angel Studios is known for making movies that are clean, or certainly clean enough that the whole family can go without ever worrying about something that maybe you have to hide from the kids. And that means they have lots of devoted fans who appreciate that, but it also means that they don't get to make certain genres of movies. Like, for example, we'll never see an Angel Studios horror film, and until today, I never thought that we'd see a romance because of all the sexual stuff that comes along with romance. But you know what? I was wrong. Hey everybody, I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy, and today let's talk about Solo Mio from Angel Studios.
Buonasera, signore.
Hey, I'm just gonna need to move some things around with my reservation.
Is there something wrong?
Look, I think we both know things didn't go too well today. What's going on?
She was just here, and then she wasn't.
If I was in your position, I would enjoy the package myself.
Go on my honeymoon.
Honeymoon, vacation, call it what you want.
In Solo Mio, Kevin James plays Matt. He's a guy who's in Italy for his wedding, and then there's the honeymoon. The only problem is, well, his fiancée, his bride, leaves him at the altar. Now he's stuck in Italy on this romantic honeymoon for two. It's all paid for, and there's no refunds. So Matt is obviously in shock, but he's convinced by the hotel's concierge to enjoy the tour of Italy. It's paid for, and even though he'll only need one seat, maybe it will do something for his soul. So Matt agrees to do that, and it's there that he meets several people who will absolutely change his life. There are two other American couples, and then there's that Italian coffee shop owner named Gia, who's played by Nicole Grimaldo. Gia is such a delightful force of nature here, and she's very Italian, which adds to her charm, and it's obvious right from the start that she is the correct woman for Matt. She's going to make him forget about that other woman who left him at the altar. And it's just so wonderful that they have this great sense of chemistry, and because they're not 20-year-olds, it's not just let's get into the sack together. No, they have grown-up relationship chemistry. Now don't worry, like I said, it doesn't have any sex here. This is still an Angel Studios film, so it's all very PG rated. Okay, there is the hint that there might be an affair with a different woman that Matt meets at a bar one night, but he's so drunk that nothing actually happens. And in fact, getting very tipsy is far and away the most shocking part of this movie. Now the romantic leads are very good, but they're also surrounded by a quartet of very fun side characters. We get Kim Coates and Allison Hannigan as the very loud and always bickering couple next door. And then there's Jonathan Rumi and Julie Serda as the quieter therapists who have a very odd look on life. They're a lot of fun. They add a lot of comedy to the story. I like them quite a bit. But there's also a surprise cameo later on from a very famous figure that is just a delightful surprise. And of course, Italy is filled with so many gorgeous settings. This story starts off in Rome before moving on to Tuscany. It's all gorgeous. I mean, I've seen these locations firsthand before, but this movie definitely gave me desires to go back and experience it again, especially if I can hang out with Kevin James on this romance trip of his. The bottom line for me is, look, I think this is a really nice movie. Kevin James is a solid actor here. He's understated and dramatic instead of doing physical pratfalls this time around, and mix in the obvious chemistry with his romantic partner there, plus fun supporting characters. And apart from the alcohol, it's still a movie that the whole family can see and enjoy. I really like this movie quite a bit. I give Solo Mio 3 stars out of 4. So I will admit that I was wrong here. I did not think that you could do a PG-rated romance and have it work, and this one absolutely works. So good job, Angel Studios. I look forward to your next challenge, which is making the PG-rated horror film. Sure, why not? Okay, enough of that. Hey, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you get all of my reviews just as soon as they drop. And of course, check out my podcast. It's called Two Movie Guys, and every week my friend Joe Fryer and I get together. We chat about all of the week's big new movies. Just search for Two Movie Guys wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, speaking of horror movies, next up we're going to talk about a film that is, well, it's a scary film, and I think it's one of the better horror movies I've seen in quite a while. We'll be talking about Whistle coming up next. See you then. Bye.